I am about to unveil something powerful, something that most will never grasp and even fewer will dare to wield. This is not parlor trickery. This is the art of seeing beneath the surface, of reading the unspoken language that flows beneath conscious control. I will equip you with 7 dark psychological techniques to instantly assess the character of anyone you encounter. Use this knowledge wisely, for the consequences of its misuse are profound. Technique number 1, the mirroring effect. The primal brain seeks familiarity, comfort in the known. Mirroring exploits this fundamental human instinct. Subtly imitate the body language, speech patterns, and even emotional tone of the person you're interacting with. This creates an immediate, subconscious sense of rapport. They'll feel inexplicably drawn to you, more open, more trusting. Mirror neurons in the brain fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing that same action. This creates a neurological link, fostering empathy and connection. During a negotiation, subtly match their posture, their pace of speaking. If they lean forward, lean forward. However, avoid outright mimicry, which will be perceived as mocking. The goal is subtle alignment. Technique number 2, the Ben Franklin effect. Benjamin Franklin understood a profound truth about human psychology. We are more likely to like someone after doing them a favor. This seems counterintuitive, but it taps into the cognitive dissonance we experience when our actions contradict our beliefs. When we do something for someone we dislike, it creates internal conflict. To resolve this conflict, our minds unconsciously rationalize our behavior by convincing us that we must actually like the person we helped. To use this, ask someone for a small, seemingly insignificant favor. Borrow a pen or request their opinion. This act initiates the Ben Franklin effect, priming them to view you more favorably. Technique number 3, the foot in the door technique. Get someone to agree to a small request, and they are far more likely to agree to a larger one later. This is the foot in the door technique, a powerful tool for influencing behavior. Initial compliance creates a sense of commitment and consistency. Once someone has agreed to a small request, they are more motivated to maintain that consistency by agreeing to subsequent, larger requests. If you need someone to do something significant, start with a smaller, related request. Once they've committed to the small step, the path to the larger one is open. Technique number 4, anchoring bias. The first piece of information presented strongly influences subsequent judgments and decisions. This is the anchoring bias, a cognitive shortcut that can be exploited to shape perception. Our brains tend to rely heavily on the first piece of information they receive. In negotiations, set your initial offer higher than what you actually expect to get. This anchors the other party's perception of value. Even if they negotiate you down, the final price will likely be higher than if you had started with a lower offer. Technique number 5, micro-expression analysis. Emotions, even when suppressed, leak out through fleeting facial expressions called micro-expressions. Mastering the art of recognizing these subtle displays can reveal a person's true feelings, even when they are trying to conceal them. Micro-expressions are involuntary facial muscle movements that occur when someone is trying to hide an emotion. They typically last for only a fraction of a second. Look for fleeting flickers on the person's face. A flash of anger when they claim to be indifferent, or a hint of fear when discussing a particular topic, can reveal hidden truths. Technique number 6, the scarcity principle. People place a higher value on things that are scarce or perceived as being in limited supply. This is the scarcity principle, a powerful motivator that can be used to create a sense of urgency. This taps into our fear of missing out. When we believe that something is rare, we want it more. Frame your offers as limited time opportunities. Use phrases like limited quantities available or offer expires soon. This creates a sense of urgency and drives action. Technique number 7, the power of suggestion. The human mind is surprisingly susceptible to suggestion. By carefully choosing your words and framing your questions, you can subtly plant ideas in someone's mind and influence their thoughts without them even realizing it. Suggestion works by bypassing conscious awareness. Instead of directly telling someone what to do, ask leading questions that guide them towards the desired conclusion. Use words that evoke specific emotions. In sales, offer 2 choices that are both beneficial to you, making the decision feel like theirs while you control the outcome. Conclusion. These are but a few of the tools at your disposal. Mastering them requires practice, observation, and a deep understanding of human nature. Remember, knowledge is power, but power without wisdom is dangerous. Use these techniques responsibly, ethically, and always with a clear understanding of the potential consequences. The world is now an open book. Learn to read it.